Welcome to another episode of the Keto Journey. I'm your host, Jermaine, and this week, Gracie and I have finished an official 10K race. Now, before we get into the events of the race, let's start with the week of keto in Jermaine land. Essentially, I think exercise and eating correctly is part of this journey that I've embarked on. So when I don't exercise, I instantly think I messed up for the entire week. Now, I don't go crazy and I don't go out and eat a bunch of donuts or cookies or bread, anything of that nature. I just feel weird. So unfortunately, Monday through Friday, I didn't go to the gym. Our treadmill is down. Hopefully the parts are coming in next week, but I didn't run and I overate a little bit. Now I stayed keto the entire week, but I overate over my calories a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I wasn't really tracking them like I've been doing in the past. And unfortunately, maybe that probably showed my weight this week. So fast forward to Saturday, Gracie and I, to prepare for this 10K race, we went ahead and booked a hotel around 15 minutes away from the venue so we can get a good nice rest the night before. So while the kids were having fun over at the in-laws, Gracie and I had a nice dinner. We watched a little bit of TV. We don't have cable at our house because we cut the cord, but every once in a while we like to indulge in mindless TV. So we did a little bit of that, got a good nice rest, and woke up at 6 a.m. on Sunday. Now, this race wasn't without its bumps in the roads, not just the literal bumps in the roads because there were hills all over the place, but before we even got to the race, it took 45 minutes for us to park. We went like a half a mile in 45 minutes because there's traffic everywhere. It wasn't coordinated as best as other races I've been to. But regardless, it was a late start. Everybody got to run. We did our 10K race. Everybody's sore. Also, we didn't get a medal. Now, everybody gets a medal for finishing every race that I pick. If I pick a race, I'm going to get a medal at the end because that's why I run for medals. I got to have something to prove. Hey, look, I ran a race, not just hurt bones and bruised legs and stuff like that. So unfortunately, we get our medal today and they'll be sending that in the mail. So in a future video, I'll be holding up a random medal from our 10K, not a 5K, our 10K. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I did not go to the gym at all this week. I didn't work out of any type this week. And like I said, that kind of is reflected in my numbers this week. So let's go ahead and jump into the numbers. Last week, we had a starting weight of 246.7 pounds. This week, I weighed in at 246.9 pounds, which is a gain of 0.2 pounds. Now, if you were listening at the beginning of the video, you probably thought, oh man, he probably gained another 3 pounds or something. No, I gained 0.2 pounds. I kind of overate. I didn't go to the gym or work out at all. I ran except for our 10K, but that's not enough to stave off a bunch of eating wrong. Like I didn't eat horribly, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't count my calories, and I know for sure Taco Tuesdays, or actually Taco Thursdays, Taco Fridays, I overate. I like tacos. Even though I overate a little bit and I didn't count my calories like I've been doing in the past and I didn't exercise at all, I only gained 0.2 pounds. That's awesome. I'm not upset about that. I'm still focused on losing the weight. I'm still focused on getting down to 233. I just need to remind my body. I just need to remind myself that every day. I need to be more strict on counting my calories. I need to stay on top of that. I need to stick to my macros. I said this exact same thing last week, and I just need to practice what I preach. So with that being said, again, I appreciate you tuning in. I think next week, if time permits, I'm going to take some before and after pictures. Well, I get some after pictures because I already took the before pictures. I was going through some old videos of myself probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, and it's crazy how differently I look. Like, I have some shirts that I wore recently that I wore in those videos, and I look like a totally different person. So maybe I'll do some screenshots or something of that nature, and next week will just be a, hey, look how my body has changed, even though I'm not losing weight for the last 2 weeks. But whatever. Like I said, I'm not bothered by it. I promise. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button up top. Other than that, tune in next week. We'll have a little nostalgia trip and see what bigger Jermaine look like? Thank you for tuning in, and as always, keep it keto.